Huh.
We're back.
All right, howdy everybody. Welcome. It's Sunday. We got Battle Network 6 going here. We are nearing the Expo, which is our big event in the game. So I'm sure nothing will go wrong. We'll just have Megaman give tours at the Expo, and World 3 will cause no problems. So.
I do really like World 3's whole, politics going on in the back.
Yeah. Having, we have the folks we've all dealt with that are like, all right, we're going to do a trader. And then we've got, Beryl, whose motives we don't know, but, it's like, okay, this is our friend from 5. Do you have a reason for what he's doing? Then we've got Wiley. We've got some unknown person who's working with that. We got a lot going on in the stew. So, but what we also have, if you remember, we left off last time winning the little contest so that Megaman gets to be the operator Navi at the Expo. But also, we have a couple people who have standing offers. Classes at the aquarium. And also...
This guy that we didn't really see anything of?
No, but this research, this teacher at the academy who, definitely is above board. And will teach us all about, I guess we don't know the Navi here. We know, we met, Chargeman.
Yeah.
So.
We just don't know who his Navi is.
Yeah. But yeah, we also have, if I take a look at the job board. Yeah, we still need... Because I can't take this yet, because we are 9 of 10. We need 1 more point, and then we can take 2 stars, and that sort of flows from there. Anyway.
Sorry, I got, a Tetris Grandmaster 4 on the brain, so when you're saying, you are 9 of 10.
You air. For the first
7 of 9.
For the first, I think, 4 or 5 days when that game was released, instead of saying you are 1 of 10, it was you air, A-E-R.
Okay.
1 of 10, 2 of 10, etc. I've also been thinking about Absolute I. That's our subtitle, because so we go from TGM 1, no subtitle. What is our...
I know that 3 is terror.
Yeah, we have... What's 2? Because we've got... Oh god, I'm trying to remember what 2's subtitle was. But yeah, 3 is Terror Instinct, and then we have the Absolute I. I love TGM. It's also been 20 years? Bit of a jump. Also,
TGM is wild as hell, and I do love that they have just leaned into making a Tetris game that's just so how much can you do without any gravity whatsoever? It just kind of slams into the floor, and you have to deal with it.
It slams into the floor, and you also have it does drifting tires when you move when it's on the when it falls down and doesn't lock.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Oh, is it time for bed already?
It is. That night. So yeah, the mayor came by to congratulate us on our expo, on our win. So, it's you. It's supposed to call me on the burner. Oh, look, on Kane's desk, is that the... It's very low res, but that looks like our Megaman XX on that.
It is very hard to tell.
Yeah, anyway. He appeared where I said he would. Okay, what do we got going on here? We also got ambushed. We got saved by Chargeman during an ambush.
That's right.
Anyway, I asked you much earlier, everyone, to have your own bets on what you thought our friendly Mayor Kane would be up to. Keep those bets in mind. Keep those ideas in mind. Because they're really trying to awaken the Psy Beast. Oh my god, I keep... It's like 8 p.m. Stop calling me. Okay.
Okay, so just like a little token of goodwill as thanks for pledging support.
Yeah, also, if my memory serves, we... Dr. Hikari, our dad, was working with Kane on the compression algorithm stuff.
I mean, granted, if Kane tries to peddle that off to this mysterious person, there is a reason why Dr. Hikari was just like, I'm only going to give you, like, the fucked up, stupid portable one.
Yeah. Yo! The show that we got the commercial. Megaman's on TV.
It's a friggin' SpongeBob commercial. He's just like, look, I'm right over there in the corner.
Your points. Legs go, land. Oh no. No, I understand your feelings. Do you know how many years it took me to be able to like listen back to a stream and not just like flinch? It's tough.
It's like pulling teeth. You have all of your like foibles and idiosyncrasies just like laid bare, and you're like, I could have done it better. Like,
Yeah, I've gotten used to it now, but it took quite some time, and Mega Man is not there yet.
Yeah, no, you can't help but feel insecure about this stuff after a little bit.
Oh, we're getting a call from Dr. Wiley. Hello? I was joking, actually. I was making a joke. I was making a prank. I was actually making a joke here about this.
Hey, Lan, fuck you.
Nope.
All right, man.
It's Vale.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
This is the prank that we pull on each other every time we call. Lan calls Mail and starts talking about the future of lasers. It's just like, I know what you're doing. I know. We just make fun of Dr. Regal.
How do you even have this number? Your memory was wiped.
Anyway, we haven't gotten to see all of our friends all game. Literal.
Yeah.
But it sounds like our commercial for Megaman getting to, do things at the expo got play outside of Cyber City. Hmm.
Yes, 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 yes. Get the
All
buds
right.
over.
All right. Now we're sad about it. Again, we've moved away and all our friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the buds over.
All right. So we're gonna head to ACDC, which makes sense in a like easier for us to leave the the high security cyber city than like pulling people in with how security tends to be here.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, plan.
Anyway, that weekend. Alright, we've got everything. We're heading to ACDC. We still have this Megaman on the TV.
Wow, can you believe that they got TiVo? Can you believe that I just said the word TiVo in 2025?
Oh, is that our loan coming back?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that we did that.
Yeah, anyway. So, the big thing we have to do before we go to ACDC,
Yeah, let's go ahead and take the classes.
yeah, Seaside Town Aquarium near the vending machines, Mr. Al Ferry opened Charged Up's Operator's School. And Mr. Scythe, Mr. Dark Scythe. This is Mr. Edge Lord, like.
Now hear this. I am the Edgelord.
This is the most like. I mean, this game is like game that came out in the mid 2000s of the era of super. Like look, Mr. Dark Scythe, my real name. Yeah. Wouldn't you love to learn some blended battle techniques? All right, who do we want to start with? Who are you feeling first?
Let's start with the Dark Lord of the Sith.
All right, let's go make it happen. So we're gonna be told, like, let's head to ACDC, but like, first thing, we're gonna take our look. We're gonna be a little late. It's fine. I want to check. Just okay. No update on this yet. No, there is. Okay. So we do finally have some new 1-stars. This will get us the ability to take 2 stars, and we can just do a ton of side quests whenever we feel like. But first.
Okay, Kane's here.
Yep, my good friend. Let's see if we can talk to Kane back here. Alright. This is Research Lab 2. Ah, they got their own custom build in here. Okay. Good on them. Alright. I'm Dark Scythe. I'm here to delete Navis. This dude is a teacher who on the side works as like an assassin for hire, you know. You okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Alright. Time to learn about the ways of deleting Navis. You'll be able to delete anyone with a focused mind once we're through.
Okay, I mean, like, it feels like I should stay calm anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, do you happen to know the other assassin that I... Yeah, I know assassins on the sly.
It's very funny, because at the point we are in 6, Land's just like, yeah, like, I know, Shadow Man's operator, Dusk, like, you sound like him, With the...
Yeah, I've worked with Shadow Man.
Anyway,
okay,
also,
so he's Dusk's understudy.
Yeah. My class should be as easy as a pig heart's pie for you. Anyway, we have Eraseman. So, we'll get ready to check out Eraseman's look. Welcome to the dark side.
Hello, my name is... Oh, I can't say that in a children's game, can I? It's Eraseman.
Killer Man is here.
Killing you guy 2000, man.
Eraseman, I believe, is like, there's a couple of designs in this game that were like Judgeman and, actually, we might be able to pull up, if I go to... Hold on, I'll need to say it first. I am the Cyber Deleter. Eraseman. Alright. What a spooky guy. You can't have fun if you don't know what to do. Like, you gotta like what you if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life.
I've heard that one before.
Yeah, but this is from our friend Eraseman who loves killing. And has never worked a day in his life. Alright. We're just gonna delete them without letting them see you. If you press and hold A while Eraseman is moving, you'll become invisible.
Jesus Christ.
Happy deleting, lad. Oh, yeah. Don't get spotted.
So I think Dusk's whole thing is that, like, this kid's got the goods for being an assassin. He's just, like, a little bit too into the theater of it. He needs to just, like, fucking chill and do his work.
I'm gonna quick go to... We just saved, so what I want to do, I want to quick see if in the art gallery for 6...
Yeah, also chat makes a good point. Notably, Eraseman is not subject to tree law.
There's our... Here we are. Here's a better look at Eraseman. You can see...
Yeah, Eraseman definitely looks like it was a fan-submitted design.
Here's our... more look at our design pieces here. Oh, we got that.
Yeah, I do like the flames. Chargeman still looks so cool in this one.
Should just put a bot on the...
Really should.
Chargeman has the feeling of a Bond train.
By the way, did you know that the train in Megaman Legends 2 was called the Gemeinschaft? Yeah, because it was a it was a combination of like all of the pirate stuff.
Eraseman is not a fan design? Okay, this is the okay, hold on. I knew Judgeman and Element Man, but I didn't know what the third one was. Because we looked earlier, so I'm taking a look at our documents here.
Circus Man was the fan design. Okay.
Yeah, so taking a look at our documents, here's Judge.
Which honestly, I didn't catch the bookhead before. That looks pretty slick.
Yeah, that's the running on all the Bond machines are like German names. It's actually a running through line in a bit of Legend stuff.
Yeah, like basically, Gesellschaft, their original airship. Gesellschaft is like a German phrase meaning for like selfish ends or for the good of the one, and Gemeinschaft is for the good of all, or like something to that degree, which is why they named it that, because the train was all the boxcars were like individual pirates stacking themselves onto the train.
But yeah, so Judge Man, we've got like the book, and then here's Element Man. Yeah, I wanted to pull these up while we're in here. We can also, while we're in here, we might as well take a look at our navies we're not going to get to see from the other.
Yeah, Sir Navi's not appearing in this film.
So Sir
Tengu Man.
Yeah, we got Tengu Man not appearing in this.
It's wild how quickly I was able to point them out.
Mm-hmm.
Ground Man.
Ground Man. This is like, we got some gun tank going on here.
Yeah, tank treads aside, not too different from his original design.
Yeah, here's our... We'll look at this. And then we've got Dust Man.
Oh, that's Dust Man. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see it now because of the compactor on the chest.
Yes. Yeah, then we've got our
By the way, did you know that Dustman was one of the designs fan submitted by one Yusuke Murata?
Yes,
the guy who drew the One Punch Man rework.
I know there's two, right? It's Dustman and shit. Who's the other? Nightman?
Yeah, I think it might be Nightman. Makes sense because Nightman looks fucking rad.
Like, I know it's Dust. Like, I had forgotten the second one in there. But yeah, just wanted to take a look at here, and we can also see our Crystal Man. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you. So here we have our Dust Beast. And our because yeah, we have our Falzar beast designs on that side with the wings when you beast out. Yeah. But here's our Dust Megaman. I love it.
Yeah, you know what? I dig this.
And here we have so Charge side. And then we've got Beast Out Charge.
Yeah. They all gotta have the wings.
Yeah, let me... Hold on, I gotta... And then...
Oh, because guys wanted to... Let's see here.
Yeah. One thing we personally don't get to encounter, because of the version we're playing, is our buddy Dingo.
Yeah, Tomahawk Man.
Yep, and you can see there's Beast Out Tomahawk. And then we have Tengu. I like Tengu's look.
Tengu was already like good for the wings, so
yeah. And then we got like flip out the wings for the Beast Out. And the last one we have is Aqua.
Basic, but fine.
Light touch on this one. And then Beast Out Aqua.
Yeah, like I do like Aqua's, like the Aqua Soul design. Don't get me wrong. It
Mm.
just is like, it isn't as much of a flare as the other ones, but it still works.
Yep. Anyway,
I spied a Mr. Famous.
there was. We'll go and take another look at that at a later point. I don't want to go through all of it because there's like 2 things in there that we have yet to encounter.
And we have yet to see, so.
Yeah. All right. So. Killing you, man. I wonder why this is K. How weird. I don't know if this counts as a Navi chip, actually. All right.
By the way, did you happen to catch Ty's stream on Friday?
No.
You should definitely like check the VOD. It is like
Okay.
intensely funny. Because a lot of it was about like employee management videos,
Okay.
and then also just like there's a particular one that I won't spoil, but then there was also one about Circuit City's failed pitch on the DivX machine, which was basically, what if a DVD player had DRM in it?
Everybody's favorite thing to add into a working machine.
Yeah, what if a DVD player could only play specific discs that were vacuum sealed and had a special layer on them that turned into fucking tar after 2 days when it was exposed to oxygen?
Yeah, I remember getting one of those from like a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, how was it?
It was a copy of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, the sequel.
Oh, right. I got that one too. Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, let's do a murder. Sweet dreams, kid. You know, they say Lan Hikari has never killed a man, but I don't think that's true anymore.
I mean, like, he's never killed anyone the same way that Cosmic Kiri has never killed anyone.
I'm kind of thinking we have, actually, right now. I think we just did a murder. No, we got caught. Hey, who the heck? Go back next time, sucker.
Oh, no.
But yeah, so Eraseman. Eraseman's specific move is one that's very heavily utilized in the PvP from memory, for some specific properties of it.
I would assume so.
So. We also have a you know, slash shink. And then this, erase delete, is a stun hit.
Okay, so it's Final Fantasy Blaster.
Yeah.
It either stuns you or it kills you.
Choose wisely. Alright, hold on, we gotta... Kill you. Alright, who else do we have for...
One of the other videos that they went over was a propaganda video for anti-union busting in Walmart. And when I say a propaganda video, I mean they come out swinging, frame one.
That man was 2 corns in a trench coat and a cannon.
No plausible deniability whatsoever.
Just flat.
Yes.
Hold on, we gotta... So we can turn invisible.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to, like, bring up a whole lot of Mr. Delicious, because that's something that he can just go over at his leisure in the VOD. It's very magical.
Okay. Yeah, I would have been either at work or after work doing, playing Blueprints, which is what I've been doing, like... If there's basically a moment where I haven't been, like, streaming or at work, I've probably been playing Blueprints.
The problem is that Blueprints is very good.
Yes. Very much been enjoying it. It is a ton of mysteries, and I love it.
I wasn't really thinking about the concept of, like, a roguelike mystery.
Yeah, like
mostly because, like, I wouldn't expect that a puzzle-solving game would lend itself particularly well to that type of format. Because, like, if you know what all the pieces are, then it's just done, right? That's just kind of like the way that puzzles typically work.
But the way that the puzzles play in that, like, has strengths within the random. Like, hey, you're getting these places, so
yeah. I would expect that they figured out how to make that work somehow.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, So, oh boy. Okay, alright, oh boy. Sweet dreams. Okay. Go for it. Nope! We got caught. That doesn't surprise me for a single second for Zelda Kung Fu. This is not a game I would even imagine streaming for that reason exactly.
Yeah.
Like... Okay, I need to remember the map for this place. So it's down here, and then across and up. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. We gotta use our invisibility to get there, okay. Okay, so let's go up to the skull first. Ugh. Okay.
I still love that it's a dang skull.
Yeah. Alright, ready. Okay, anybody else up here? Yes.
Unfortunately, there are just games that do not lend themselves well to just, like, a chat environment at all.
Yeah, just from, like, how, like, acting, like, It's tough with... Oh, gotta go invisible. Wait, I'm sorry. There's
that's a BBS.
Yeah.
Gotta go invisible to read the BBS.
No, there's something written here. But you can't read it.
Wait. No, I got this.
Wait.
If you go invisible, you can read invisible ink.
That's how it works, yeah. You get the... So, Eraseman can't read? Yeah. While you were reading, I studied the blade.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we need to head
All
over...
the more reason just to say that Blueprints is really good and y'all should play it for yourselves.
Yeah, it's very enjoyable. I've been liking just the fact, like, it's larger than I thought it was going to be. Just without talking details, I did not think I would have 40 hours in it. Oh, a virus. There's so much corn on the internet. There's a song about that, right? I've heard that once or twice before.
I wouldn't be surprised given how corny everyone is on the internet.
Go to corny jail.
Arrested on YouTube for corny crimes.
Alright, we gotta figure out how this one... So once you look down the line, then we're gonna rush you. Okay. Okay. There are no more targets here. Okay. Or, sorry, there... Yeah, there are no targets there. Okay. Ready to go invisible at a moment's notice. Okay.
So are you only able to be invisible while standing still?
Oh boy. Heck. Okay.
Dang.
Like right on down the line. Yeah, we can only be invisible while standing still. Makes it a little harder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I still think a lot about what Doc said about scythes,
Oh.
and that is to say, there is only one training manual in existence that talks about how to use a scythe as a combat weapon, and the guy who wrote it was a hack and a fraud.
Please, This guy sucks! Okay. Followed by... Okay. We're free. We weren't even taking damage. We were just being...
We're just being pestered.
Yeah. What's up? All right. We've done a dozen murders. I wanted to eat more. Lamb, you just pull him out. He's too far gone. We're gonna have a small, painless final test. Gulp. It's probably fine. You must delete Eraseman. We have a backup. It's fine. You have to remember, it's like Hub is the only Navi that like
Can't actually be deleted because that's straight up killing a person.
Yeah, because like anyway, Eraseman. You have 1,000 health.
Sure do.
Alright. Let's get 1,000,000 bombs going. Let's get 1,000,000 cannons going. I'll go slash. Alright. Oh. Okay. Damn. Oh, we got hit by the stand in place there. The stated reason in 6 why you can't copy a soul is because Megaman exists with a human DNA soul due to a very unique compression program that can keep a human data within a person, or within a Navi.
Yeah.
Which makes it a unique setup there.
In this context, Megaman or Hub would have to be roughly around the size of a GameCube ISO, because that's the amount of data space that is required to store a human brain.
Eraseman K. Killer Man. Alright, Erase Cross gives us, I hope I'll never get hired to delete Megaman. But, you know, if I do, I will show you no mercy.
Okay, cool. I'll just kill Eraseman again.
Okay. Just like, look. So. I think we have to like leave the room to get the email. There we go. Yeah. This is what I wanted. So, Erase Cross. So, Erase Cross is for the like targeted cursor things. Attack plus 30. And also...
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute.
If they have the death mark on them and you attack with an elementless chip, good things will happen. If you're against a virus and you have that happen, it kills them. If it's a Navi, they get hit with a bug effect. Also, we are weak to wind.
Okay.
King of Destruction. Use it wisely. But yeah, so like the cursor style chips, like, you know, so you see Eraseman is that.
I love when like death themed stuff does like a bunch of cute things with the number 4.
Yeah. But the cursor stuff, like the machine gun attacks, these are the things that we don't have a lot of that right now. It's some of these like, so we cursor attacks are these targeting ones that are like, these make sense, especially for our Eraseman bits. But then like these targeted bits that are like the hit Magnum in earlier games, the one that hit like a 3-line row and broke the panels.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have Eraseman in K. So. What does K look like as a... K has... Rolling Log, Iron Shell 1, Aqua Needle 2, Raid, and Eraseman. Okay. Well...
Thinking a lot about that one Dragon Ball Super episode where Goku hired Hit to kill him as a training partner.
I remember that one because of Goku dies.
Hey, it's me, Goku. I'm dead.
I don't want your mercy. Now let's get you with Shing.
I really wasn't expecting wind to be the weakness. It's always light.
Beam? Look at the beam. Beams. Also, we hit with a... they're at 314 and we hit with a chip. So you can see we have an HP drain going. It's very small, but, you know. It's a funny bonus rather... It's more of a funny bonus rather than like a powered bonus. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Alright. Roll. No mercy. Roll. Continue to have no mercy.
Okay. I actually have a question for you.
Yes.
And I'm honestly surprised in our years of knowing each other and being close friends that this has never ever come up.
Okay.
Why do you think it is level 5 death instead of level 4 death?
Rather than being like hits on you like because we have level 4 quarter, level 3
Yeah,
flare,
but it's never level 4
level
death.
2
You would
old.
think that.
I wonder if it's like honest to god a balance bit. Hitting, because imagine level 4 death on like that's my, because you're right, level 4 death gives you the you know,
Yeah, it's on theme.
but level must be multiples of 5. I'm guessing within 5 2 bits. Number one is that they have like there's one different like level spell on each 2, 3, 4, 5. And quarter kind of beat out death for how important it was to have it on 4. You know what I mean? Like that, because that's the. But also, like instant death on 25% of enemies versus 20%. That might have been a. But you're right. I hadn't thought about that. Like I hadn't thought about.
Yeah,
that
because like that is something that I was thinking about too. Because like, what would be more important to the designers? Actually balancing the fucking game or staying on theme? And
these are questions.
They chose what they figured was more important, which I honestly understand.
All right, we could go to ACDC, but we're not going there yet. We can just fly to ACDC in the lev bus.
Of course, they couldn't have possibly known that Gnome Bitten would exist and thus like break the meta wide open for level 2 hold into level 5 death.
Level 4 death would be. Would that be easier to Darkspark?
I'm not sure actually, because if it was level 4 death, then they would simply change the levels in order to like keep bosses away from multiples of 4.
Navi in that commercial seems so strong and reliable. Megaman's so cool. I wish my boyfriend were cool like Megaman. What? Oh, hold on. What? Just saw right through you.
Oh, Jesus. Darkspark rounds down, doesn't it?
No, it rounded down to be way easier to use, right? Like Hold on, I have to think on that because it goes. Because like on. This is either on 19 or 21 where it's usable, and it's been long enough that I don't remember the answer on the rounding on it. Like, I think...
Hey, are you ready to learn about trains?
Yes. I'm ready to learn about trains. What that question tells me is it's time for me to Fiesta again, really.
Yes. Well, it's almost time to Fiesta anyway, but...
That's true. Okay. I can't drive a train. No, it's cool. We're on the Cyber Railroad. Please step over to the vending machine.
I think this year I don't have to, like, go as hard as I have been on trying to make Necromancer a thing, because I feel like I've already done my bit.
True. Choo-choo. I'm Chargeman.
I just really love Chargeman's design in this one.
I love a big...
Yeah, he's just allowed to be big. That is probably one of the strongest design conceits of Battle Network, is that they are allowed to have unconventional body types.
Yeah, this is just a big old train.
Like, we got to see just how, like, different Stone Man looked.
Alright, so we have this entry point just in Undernet 2. Yeah, Stone Man, we didn't get to see, God, was it, Junk in 4? Like,
I'll say. But anyway, please continue.
Volcanic Charge. Alright, what do we got?
All this to say, it is very fun to see how... it is very fun to see, like, what they do with Navi designs, because they don't have to adhere to the template of a humanoid design.
Our charge is pretty good.
Yes.
This is our... Okay, come on, please. Choo-choo. It's so good.
It just gives me a big old grin watching this train go.
Alright. Choo-choo. We got Doom Train on the loose. Also, check out the results in the top left. Has the little tracks, too. The emblem's different.
One of my favorite things about Doom Train is that it is the only source of Meltdown without having to actually use the spell. And you don't want to use the spell because it's your strongest Vitality Junction.
We're gonna go here. Roll. Yeah, this is the upgrade to the train to make sure that the train cannot be suplexed, so it's ready to counter suplex. You see. That's part of the new design. That's smarts, you know?
It does make me kind of sad that Suplex is a little trash outside of the train.
It does what it needs to, and then...
It is honestly kind of wild that Sabin is so much better as a mage because of Revolt Fire Dance.
Dead.
Yeah, Suplex's big problem is that it only works on non-heavy enemies. And it's also just like, I think it's also like a percentile.
Which makes it very good in, you know... There's one, the one specific fight. But,
yeah. I don't know what Bum Rush is. What Bum Rush scales off of, though. Yeah, it has a simple note and suplex flag. Like, the reason we just call it heavy is because we're very FF5 pill.
Right,
and heavy is like the catch-all boss type flag for don't have like the easy answers work on them.
Okay, we need to go up and around and down. So looking for a cyber station. Where are we picking up passengers here, you know?
I don't know if it matters what Bum Rush scales off of. It's way too good otherwise. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's one man. And caught you. Navi 20. Alright, so if we go over here. Alright. And we are completely safe. Look, I'm just gonna rush forward, and if you move into me, it is on you.
It's your fault. List of people with in FF6 who are actually good with strength is Cyan, maybe Locke, Edgar. Well, I have something unfortunate to say about one of those.
Alright. Volcanic charge. No! It hit the... Okay, well... Wish the train would hurry up. Anyway.
Oh, this is adorable, by the way.
This is Elma, thanks for the sub. Bum 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 bum. The train will depart shortly. Please do not rush onto the train. Bum 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 bum. Oh!
Oh! Yo!
Oh, I'm... Okay. I'm so happy.
Oh my god!
We're using, like, the combat. Like, we got the custom bar, we got the little train.
Please direct your attention to all of the Mr. Progs on the booth.
Yep. Okay. Oh no.
There's nothing in the world worse than making Mr. Prog upset.
We're picking up so many prog. Okay, we're out of Undernet. You can see we're in a new zone now.
I'm so glad that they did that.
Oh god. Two of them are mad. Okay. Sky area. Boom, 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 boom. Please remember to take over with you and exit the train on the left. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, like the frogs hanging out at the train station.
Oh.
Yo? Yeah, sure. Because we don't have Aqua, right?
Right.
Like, because of the game split, Gregar Falzar.
Mm-hmm.
Django too. Virus.
I really hope I get to enjoy. I really hope I get to enjoy like Denver and Fort Collins public transit to the fullest.
I feel you will. All right, you know what it's time for.
I do feel that I, at the very least, should invest in a scooter, but that's about all I'll need.
Here we go. Full speed ahead. So I'm keeping a charge at the ready in case we have to break through like that. Oh! Met, you can't play on the tracks, Met! Met, it's not a good idea to play on the tracks. No!
This rules.
I love this. I'm so happy that this is using the like combat bar and like, you know, this is using the mechanics we have of the game, you know? It's great.
Here's my question. What would Aquaman be doing in the variant of this?
Well, Aqua is opposite of Heatman. As far as like when you get introduced to them, I'm pretty sure Aqua's number one. Let me check the...
Because I am wondering if this minigame shows up in Falzar.
Or if there's like... It wouldn't surprise me if it's unique to Chargeman. Alright.
Yeah, okay, so, like, once again, you picked the correct version of the game to play.
I'm a huge Railroad fan. We gotta take the train over to Seaside. The packets have to move along the line. Alright. Very delightfully janky. The Mets... we gotta tell the Mets they can't play on the train tracks.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay, oof. I didn't hurt any Mets.
Yeehaw.
Okay. A couple spots where the game is like, hey, use the charge. I mean, we parked over here by the holy water. Well, that was a great little mini game. There's no stopping this train we're on. Mets could play safe on the tracks if they remember to hide under their helmets. It's true. Alright, 1,000 HP. Bring out a race for this. Oh! Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
Look, man, you fought Booster in Mario RPG. You know how this works.
This is so cool. All right. Oh, God. Yes.
Yes.
Beams. All right. I will cut you where you stand, train. No. Oh, fire. Sure, I guess it's shooting fire out of the top.
By the way, like, was there any benefit to actually fighting Booster on purpose? Because I know that winning the minigame got you the amulet, and that was pretty good.
You got the boss fight, you know?
Oh, okay.
Like you
Satisfaction of a job well done.
yeah. I think the remake has more of a reason you do that, and then also has like an actual fight with Booster if you go up there later.
Yeah.
How many counts of bonking on a Met? I don't know if bonking a Met is illegal. Bonking a Mr. Prog is illegal, but I don't know about the rules against Mets. Alright.
I can't wait to see what Chargeman looks like in the Dual Soul.
Chargeman's strength is stored in the Charge Cross.
P is stored in
You
the
can't
balls.
say it
okay.
that way. Alright. And our buddy here wants to create the railway to connect the world. I like that we have the cyber railway. That's good. If I operate Chargeman and then leave, we'll get the email. So. Chargeman. Well, Charge Cross is activated. You can choose one more chip on the custom screen. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because you're constantly moving. That's a good way of doing it.
Okay. If you power up a fire chip, its attack will reach new heights. There are some drawbacks. You take double damage from water.
That's fine.
Okay. Interesting. Right.
Okay, so, like, it's a burst soul.
Yeah, I wanna... It's on C? What's on C?
There are plenty of good ones on C.
Yeah, sadly not. The fire isn't, but we have, like... That's where we have our like, gun to soul. Aqua wasn't so good. Hold on, let me... Kid, you can't go have that banana. Alright. So let's go ahead and have a look at what our cross souls look like and feel like. So. Cross charge.
Oh, that looks sick.
Look at this. Look at the bottom left. The damage value was charging up as I was charging it. So it started at 120 and then was going up and up and up to plus 100 at maximum charge.
Does it charge by moving or by holding down?
By holding down. By holding down the button, I can still move normal.
Okay.
So like when we use Heatman gives a flat plus 50. This one gives a higher plus, but takes the charge time.
That's still fun.
Yeah.
I do like that style.
Alright, so let's go ahead and pull out charge. And we also have normal charge.
Look like
By the way, this...
Nice.
And then...
does it give you, like, Oh, let's see here.
The Beast Train. And you can see where this charges up. 50, 60, 70, 80.
Yeah, hit, scan, charge, whatever.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, like, do you actually need to connect with the tackle on normal charge soul? And if it does do that, does it, like, steal panels?
It looks like it was burning on its attack.
So does it have, like, a reach of 1 panel forward?
Well, it had a charge of, like, 3 panels forward from where I was standing.
Okay.
So that it has it's not the full charge like how, you know, Chargeman had a charge, but like it still had a movement here. Let's go.
Yeah, because I was wondering what the reach on it was.
Yeah, we'll pull it up in another one here and check the. Anyway, here's erase the Killer Beast. This rock will not live forever. I swear to you, this rock will not live forever.
This motherfucking rocket's 30 minutes from now.
It took a little while. Alright, yeah, let me do the shoulder charge here. So yeah, if we go up to charge, I'm gonna go stand in back panel. Yeah. So it's 3 squares, you can see.
Right.
And if it connects, it just... Because these are, you know, fire weak, they just get deleted by the charge. Oh, I do have... So we can finally put this one on now. Is this one? Yeah. So here's our Greygar background. I didn't want to use this one until we had seen all of them, but here's all our Navi crosses. Mostly I didn't want to show off Electman, because showing off Electman before getting to see Electman. But
yeah.
So yeah. That's our 2 bits here.
So are we about ready to go see our friends, or?
Yeah, we can go see our friends, or we have a bunch of side stuff we can do. Like we have the job board we can do a kind of an endless amount on. I feel like we can go over and like see our friends and do the job board will be there when, you know.
Yeah.
We've already made our friends wait long enough here, right? Mm-hmm. So. I don't need to head back to center to fly to ACDC. We can just go there. So, Back to AC/DC. Let's see how things have changed in the, like, I don't know, how long, months?
Couple weeks.
Yeah, like, maybe month at most. I don't know. It feels like it's been an amount of time. Yeah, sorry about that, Dex. That's on me for talking to Dark Scythe. And we get to take the metro over. You know, we got my new school, my new friends, the New World 3 organization.
Iris is a friend.
I'd say multiple. I'd say friends.
I think the problem is we haven't really talked with Iris and Tab as much as we have with Mick.
Yeah. Yeah. And then and we get a remix of AC/DC Theme Town here. There's this big kid, he's just like Dex.
Yeah, Mick has his own strength, but the difference between him and Dex is that, like, Dex actually put in the fucking work. Gutsman is real.
So, first thing we have... Chip Shop, Higsby's. It's not open right now. Typical. Higsby's off in Netopia. Alright, but Higsby...
Yeah, I'm really glad to see you too. What was his name?
Let's roll on Higsby's banner, shall we? E. Horn E. Okay, I think we have enough plus 10 attacks.
E. It's in the E.
Sure.
Bam die, nam die, games.
Okay. Meg Coil.
That could be interesting.
Draw in the enemy with Meg Force. Okay. Oh yeah, same old. Nobody's moved in. However, Doghouse is still here.
I don't know if I've already said this, but I feel like it would be insanely awkward if Dr. Hikari did not, like, make sure that the doghouse was scrubbed of all sensitive information.
Yeah. You remember me? I'm Doghouse program. Doghouse Prague is so happy we came back. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I should put us back on regular folder. Yeah, Doghouse to the past.
To play the shitty games that suck ass.
Okay. Yai's house.
HP, ma'am.
Okay.
Good to know that Dex is still looking out for us.
Everyone remembers us. Megaman shows up on TV every day now. Let's meet in front of the Ducks in AC/DC area.
Let's have a LAN part. Okay. Oh,
We could have a LAN party on a LAN party.
yeah. I walked into that
Yeah,
one. I'll take
you
that
were.
L.
Anyway, the squirrel statue is actually the main road. But we. Yeah, the squirrel is the public access to AC/DC net.
I was gonna say that it's very fucking odd that their Navis couldn't simply, like, talk with Megaman normally.
Yeah. But we've seen that, like, the security into Cyber City, like, our emails are filtered, you know?
Yeah, man, I don't know about you. I'd feel very uncomfortable about that.
Yeah. Oh my god. 125. That's a
Wow.
lot. Thanks for sticking around for all these. A lot of fun, I appreciate it. Anyway, we got an unlocker? Please tell me what. Ooh, variable sword. Also, check it out. It's got the squirrel in the background. Yeah, variable sword is the one that you can command input on. We've had forever. Hold on, hold on, roll. Crusher with meteors. I was never great at the inputs either. Ice seed, okay. Alright, hey, roll. Yeah, Squirrel Comp is a little beat up. Oh, we gotta go find a lost Mr. Prague. Yeah, Ice actually has, like, we talked about, like, freezing and things like that, which is really cool for it to have on there. Alright. So I'm in the AC/DC area. Now we're famous. We're on a commercial.
Not Mr. Famous, just regular.
Yeah,
famous.
right. Only Mr. Famous is Mr. Famous. We're just famous. Yo, they got some cubes back here. That's great. Everybody loves some cubes. Another one? Ooh. Mascot for Cyber. Much like all of our world tournament winnings and our world saving winnings, I'm sure that after a few weeks, that'll be forgotten as well. You know, like, oh my god, that's not like a mega chip. Ooh, dang.
Yeah, attack plus 30, not... You can just put that anywhere.
Yeah, okay. Poof, I'm probably gonna want to go buy a second copy of that. Speaking of that. Okay, boomerang on B. Oh, right, because you're right, it doesn't need to be mega because because of the megabytes restricting how many copies you can use. So, yes. It being 66, I believe that's 2 copies?
Yeah.
4, 3, I think that's either 2 or 1. So it doesn't count as a mega chip, but it, like, and also, like, when I say go buy another copy, I mean, we can go buy a duplicate at Tab Store, and I think that's the only copy we could get anyway, which gets us our number 2 if we can have 2. By the way, this is actually a cool one to have because of the, you know, cursor usage. Talked about Magnum as a bit before. Let's get some more.
Because Eraseman specifically wants cursor chips, yeah?
Yes. What do we have on... I'm gonna look at F as a code. Oh, F as a code kicks ass. Right. F as a code is... Okay, let's... So I can buy a copy of Magnum. Can't get more than 1. I'm gonna build the second folder here. This actually should be a really good folder because it'll be... The idea is that it'll have Magnums and Fire can be used on Heatman, Chargeman, and then, like, this covers a lot of ground in what we have. So Magnum... We'll get some more of those. Fire Burner, the Black Bomb one, Fire Sword, Fire Hit, put in the Aqua Needles for extra 30 to 39. Okay. So that's half our folder. What's the other code we want to go with then? Machine gun?
If we're going with a cursor, the machine gun seems like a good idea.
Yeah, let me check the... Let's go element and go to cursor. S is also... Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's see what S has. I know that's a... S tends to be a good code, just normal. Fire Hit 2, Machine Gun. Fire Burner 2. Slashmans? Okay. And then... Put in... Sword, Wide Sword, Long Sword, and those could be for Slashman to use. On top of, you know. Okay. We'll try this out. Like I said, I want to do some more flipping around with our folder choice in this, so. Also, here's our AC/DC map. We have the AC/DC message board in the middle there.
Same old, same old.
Oh! Oh! That's cool. Megaman, this one goes, like, changes vertical and horizontal, so you can, like, choose where you're firing it. How cool. Wow. Oh no! Somebody locked out the prog.
Oh!
Well. Mick did stuff a robot in a locker. Okay. So we gotta go find a... So this is our, you know, explore. So let's go south here. So this has changed a little bit in the way that the... Like, AC/DC changes every game. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and put a... Bonk. So let's prep. Dead. Oh no! Oh, that doesn't. Oh, we have to hit full charge for that to go. Okay, interesting. Or else it doesn't use the charge. But yeah, so if we take a look at how AC/DC is mapped out, rather than having extra areas for Male's house, Dex's house, and Yai's house, you can see that this is matching. This is a match of the physical location. All right.
Right.
So the H is where we entered, and that's the squirrel. The shop that we bought the HP memory and the Vulcan or the Magnum is Higsby's shop. The teleport where we went to go find the Mr. Prog of the Metro, that is the Metro. And so this is Male's house. And so we're more and more replicating AC/DC on here, which we did in other games too. We had like the layout kind of replicating the city.
Oh, okay. So AC/DC Town is like quickly becoming the metaverse.
Well, we keep changing. You know, next week, who can say what AC/DC will look like? You know, it changes every game. Let's see what the current fat is. Let's check the BBS. That'll give us some more intel. Heat. Can we take care of this, please? Yeah, don't bully a Mr. Prog. Alright. So this would be Land's house, but, you know, obviously we're not here. Alright. Welcome to AC/DC Soul Oasis. Yai's the webmaster over here. Okay. This is fun. I want to read what everybody's been up to in the last month. Everybody make lots of posts. Keep posting. Do not stop posting. Mr. Big, Dex is here.
Uh-huh.
Yo? Tell me more about the great pizza place in AC/DC. He's still telling me about that pizza.
Yeah, he just feels compelled to knock Dex down a peg. But
Yeah.
she still will ask about the pizza place.
I heard the most famous kid in AC/DC, Lan, has moved away.
So don't be a sumo wrestler? I don't know, man.
Oh. Oh. He moved. I love these, BB. I love the posts. I love people talking about netiquette and, like, talking about posting and things like that. Look, just because we're thousands of miles away doesn't mean we can't talk directly to you on the internet. Right now. From anywhere in the world. You could be here watching this. It's great. Yeah, do your best. Hey, what's Cyber City? I don't know what Cyber City is. What's Cyber City? Nobody gets to know what's happening inside Cyber City. Also, okay, hold on. Dex. I'm gonna. If you're gonna shorten something, remove the apostrophe from what's. You know?
Uh-huh.
Like, this is like, you know, years of writing, you know, tweets, choasts. Choasts don't have a limit, but Blue Sky, you know, has the similar, like, you know, or texting over the last decades. You gotta know how to, like, abbreviate words in a way that makes them, like, there's a correct, I don't know, there punctuation's first to go. Is all I'm saying.
Except for the word guns. You must always put an apostrophe for the S.
It's important.
Gun.
That's true. That's an important one. My friend lives in Cyber City. Alright. Researching future technology. You know, they're learning about sea law and tree law and sky law. Like, AC/DC have squirrel law?
Well, they don't have a squirrel, so I don't see why they would have squirrel law.
Well, they have the big squirrel statue. You know?
Oh, wait, yeah, they do.
Oh. Okay. They're also researching astronomy and space. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't really understand this, but I heard the Cybeasts are sealed away in the Cyber City net. I want to have a giant bird as a pet.
Giant birds are cool.
Ah, hey, roll. It is true, the doghouse had level 2 Mets instead of level 1 Mets. You know, like in previous games, the doghouse would always have like level 1, like tiny viruses.
Don't you think that the monsters have been getting more ferocious lately? I mean, don't you think the mist has been increasing in density?
Is it getting thicker? There's a lot of viruses I've never seen. Oh. Someone should do something. Hey, Guts, man. Megaman left, and now the viruses are going wild.
Here's the thing. Between Guts and Roll, I think that AC/DC will be fine.
Yeah. AC/DC area will be completely lawless. Guts, people, Guts! Hey, Glide.
That's kind of the thing, is like, they did a good job of making sure that you know, Dex is actually, like, very valid as a rival.
Yeah.
He and Gutsman are quite strong. AC/DC is in good shape with them.
We saw Roll can also just, like, make friends with all the Mets. Yeah.
That's true.
Be extra careful if you see cat attacks. You see the expo thing? Can I battle people there? Megaman's gonna be the Navi covering the event. Oh no, we haven't emailed back.
Oh.
I don't really care or anything. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care.
Mail, I'm sorry. There's so
I'm
much shit
fine.
going on right
I
now.
don't care. I'm fine. It's fine. It's cool.
I'm not mad. I'm the least mad lady there is.
So let's go check out. No, I don't want to. Let's go check out our other. You know, we can check out Dex's place, Yai's place, and like the rest of the area here.
Yeah, everybody's like, Land, call your friends.
You were so cool in that commercial. Wow. And while we're in here, we can use an untrap. Hey, Bufra. Sweet. Always
Nice.
happy to get more Bufra. So we can go erase. And then this up to machine gun. By the way, machine gun with plus 30? Machine gun hits a million times. You know? I mean, come on, we can just we can just call it a
Please
show.
don't. Please don't ask the kids what shogi is. We don't have to explain to them what shogi is. Just eat your hamburgers, Paul.
Yeah. AC/DC key data. Alright, let's keep just, you know, making sure we explore our area before we let the prog in. It's fine. Let's just go ahead and fire off a billion machine guns. Just look at this. Like, I don't need to move, it just sweeps.
By the way, on the I've tried to like play Symphony of the Night randos a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I have one large criticism with them, and that is I need Alucard to be able to move much faster than he typically does. It is actually kind of a deal breaker how slow he moves in the context of a rando.
You don't have like thinking of like Symphony or not Symphony, RASR Black Panther movement.
Yeah, you don't have Black Panther. It fucking sucks.
All right, this is pretty big because it lets us rotate white pieces now.
Yeah, no, like the tools for Symphony of the Night are fucking great. Like, no shade thrown there. The problem is that like I just want to be able to like throw in a quick rando, and quick means expedient. I do want to be able to just like schmoove everywhere.
Yeah, I saw Reaver was mentioning that like Soten Rando was like their Archipelago setup was still being worked on that, but the Rando itself is something that's had like a lot of time put into it, and it's like really got a lot of tools for it.
Yeah, no, it's very robust. Like, my only criticism is, like, I need more movement speed, that's all.
More of a Soten thing than I suppose, a rando thing, but I get you. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hey. I'll take it, goodie.
The other thing, and honestly, to the rando's credit, it does address this by like letting you start in random locations. I'm not entirely sure how well Symphony of the Night's original design lends itself to the exploratory part of a rando. Because like Jula Open blocks a bunch of stuff early on.
Yeah, there's some like those sorts of things that are just like so early that they're assumed almost like base part of your kit, right?
Yeah. Because it's like you need to have a movement option by the time you get to the library shop. Because Leapstone is sold there. So they have no choice but to give you like a Form of Bat or Form of Mist or Leapstone. But again, to the rando's credit, you can set it to where you spawn in a random location and that's your like actual starting point. Which does open up more options for that sort of thing.
Blast to get our data here. I'll take more money. We can buy more, buy more magnums with that, though I don't think enough yet to, for forward.
I need more magnums.
I need to take the teleporter. I don't need to go over this corner. Right. Alright. Fire the needles. Those ones are like near like anti-damage level speed. Yeah, we've taken this teleporter to get to the little Mr. Prog friend. So, hello. Area pass. So weird.
I think it might also be like because AC/DC Town is not the main location in this game, they don't need to like make it quite as robust. They can just like make it a one-to-one approximation of the town's architecture and call it a day.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Counter!
Counter.
If I just go like this and then
I was
back-
watching Matt lab out Venom the other day, and it is just like so much fun to watch Venom in motion.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise
Mostly
me.
because like a lot of his tech involves carcass raid and then just kind of like poking. He's got an infinite corner pressure where you just like hit carcass raid and then poke over and over and over again, and your opponent can't get out of the hole.
Huh? Anyway, this is for us. There's finally an actual net path between Cyber City and ACDC area. So we're able to, like... Now we can go to ACDC net from Cyber City net. So we actually can hang out online together.
Interesting.
The area in front of the ducks. It's funny that it says the area in front of the ducks instead of just saying, like,
The ducks.
guy's place. Alright. Dead.
I don't know why it reminded me of this, but like when I do know that like when you speak in Japanese, just saying the word as opposed to like attaching special verbs or adverbs to them is enough to convey the meaning depending on the context. So if you're just like drinking water or just like doing some shit with water that like is very apparent, and somebody asks you what you're doing, you can just say music.
Yeah. Ooh. Time bomb. How much damage is that? 190. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Alright, let's go hang out with our friends. What's up? Gutsman real. Glide real. Oh.
This isn't the really stupid one, is it?
No, it's not stupid. Yeah, let's do that. I want. Alright. Come on!
What?
Ah! Son of a bitch! A cool fight with Gutsman got interrupted by these World 3 jerks. Who I'm sure these three just look at me like, alright, like, what terrorist cell are you, like, working with? Oh, okay. I feel like all three of them could beat you in a fight one-on-one.
Yeah! Like, what the fuck?
Oh no, we gotta get in. This happens every game where we end up... Come on. Maybe not Glide, True. I think of Glide as like a really, like, not great at battle, but has access to, like, really powerful nonsense chips. Wow.
Fucking hell.
They didn't grab, like, Yai and Mail and Dex, did they?
Yeah, they can just jack out.
It's a
that
setup.
was the whole conceit with the last game. Like, they took their actual PETs.
Alright, we're gonna use the exit, go to Sky Area, and head to Undernet, so...
Well, this is fucking stupid.
This happens every game.
I know. But it is a very stupid conceit this time.
Every time.
Every time.
It annoys me that it happens every game where our rules, or that, like, it's just like, okay, well, whatever, now we have to...
I think it just annoys me here because they did it right in 5. They took their friggin' PETs.
Yeah. I don't think we physically have done anything here. All right, let's get the hell out of here and get the Sky Area. For me, it's always just that it's unbelievable that, like, we don't knock out Gutsman, or, like, it would be a very easy thing to be like, okay, they catch us in the middle of a, like, you know, Gutsman and Megaman having a bout. So, like, you know, everyone's distracted, sort of thing. Only really started happening 4 on. Where are we, by the way? I want the map for Sky Area. I don't know. What? Oh!
Up here.
Okay. Alright, but we want to go up here to actual Sky Area.
Remember that whole thing in Donkey Kong 64 where, like, the penultimate boss was a cardboard cutout of K. Rool?
When I think of Donkey Kong 64, I just think of how long the final boss is, and how it's like...
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now we're in Sky Area. I think we take this across and go up this way?
I like that all the areas connect to the central area.
Yeah.
That's quite true.
Yeah, it's a nice, like... We have a good hub. In addition to hub. A different hub. Not that hub. I'm gonna hit you with a laser beam. The laser eyes just keep getting me. I love how silly
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so here's our... I don't think I can cut this tree down, right? Okay, we need to have somebody go do that instead. That's fine. Alright.
I don't know why they bother giving you the Cyber Axe if it's just immediately invalidated.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, that's made as a thing for one of our cross navies to go knock out.
Yeah.
But, like...
It still doesn't feel
right, because I agree, because we just got that Cyber Axe, and then it's like, well, here, you don't use it. Okay, $2,000, sweet. Alright. So we need to head out to Undernet 2. Which is like this way. Yeah, the setup with the cross navies is... So because of how the cross navi, or these navies exist in in Gregar and Falzar, they each operate knocking out different obstacles in different ways.
Yeah. I think it wouldn't bother me quite as much if the axe was simply like, as soon as you got done with the axe and no longer needed it for gameplay purposes, it would just be like, oh no, the axe broke.
Right, but it's right here.
Yes.
Like, we're holding it in our hands, but we can never use it. Alright, where do we need to go?
That's exactly right.
Probably need to go to Skull spot. We'll try out spots. Flame.
Hey,
flame.
Megaman, favorite hobby. That's right. Hostages.
No. Popcorn. Let's go up to the skull spot first. Yeah, okay. We're the bad guys, yar. Blastman's operator still not wanting to show their face. For obvious reasons here. But here we are. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Despite everything, it doesn't look like Mr. Mach wants to reveal himself to his student.
One of the sad things like it also very clearly like Mr. Mach is like pulled in because of Barrel in some way, and like isn't like doing this like in the same way that the other three are.
Right.
What I was going to mention though is that this is something I wish we could do more of, or we could do, is like we're gonna do Blastman plus Diveman here. I don't know that the like the routines they have for battle work, but having like a double fight with them would be hilarious. Like where we have two of them on the board at the exact same time.
Do you remember how hard we had to kick and scream about like a record keeper fight that actually had other like bosses from different games participating at the same time?
Yes. Anyway, guess who's getting just smoked here? Sword, wide sword, long sword. This is technically a net battle. Got the dodge on my life sword. I still haven't taken the hit though, so we're good. Final battle of Virus Battle Royale is Blastman. Oh yeah, we still have the rest of the Virus Battler stuff to do in here. I don't want to do Heat or Charge. I think we're gonna do no. Let's just do Elect. Like so, I've got the right usage here. But we'll get to the Virus Battler stuff. Right. Come on. Zorch! 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 Zorch!
Keep it coming.
Zorch! Zorch! And... Ah! Nice moves. Sorry. This is how powerful the busters are. It's a lot. But I would love to see, like, two Navis fighting at the same time. I know that, like, they would have to be a little more designed so that they complement each other in movement, but...
Yeah.
It'd be cool, I think.
Absolutely.
Anyway, well... Anyway, round 2. We want somebody to be able to steal that side beast, and we know that Circus Man is able to do that. Our plan was very dumb, but you're dumber. Oh no! Oh. It worked.
Huh.
That, you know, I didn't think that one was gonna work.
I mean, like, Megaman, like, the thing is, we also have, like, the cross-Navi thing, so, like, Lan can just go ask one of his buddies to help him out.
Ah! You son of a bitch! And Megaman's gone. Thanks, Gutsman. Roll, glide. Okay. This is always true. It's like, oh, we always have some organization after us. You know how it is. Now we gotta take public transport for the next hour back to town. I'm really sad with how they're using our buddies here, where they just literally didn't say a word or do anything.
Yeah.
That, like, it's not even like, oh, they're just doing nothing. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't think about doing anything to help out. Because, like, you know, if they all leave, then yeah, Mega Man gets caught. But they don't even leave. They're just like, I don't know. I don't like.
I don't like the way, like, they do this with writing sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, or it's just like, it's the main character show. It's the Goku show now and forever.
Again, it's like, okay, if we want that to be like an ambush thing, we can have the three of them like, okay, hey, we save them, they leave, Mega Man gets caught after they leave, you know, nobody else is able to do anything to help because they already left, right? You know, something like that. But no, instead it's like, here's our friends just sort of waiting. I can't even say, like, roll doesn't do well in combat. I have my folder here that's just about roll killing. Like...
Yeah, like, rolling guts, man. That's what infuriates me more than anything and why I fucking hate writing like that, because if you're going to establish that your other friends are very competent in fights and can handle themselves just fine, don't use them as, like, useless hostages that fucking roll over.
Yeah. Well, they got Megaman. They just need to leave. Oh, also, we can do a trader now. Shut off our World 3 bonds. And what? Okay, what's your new organization? Tell me more about your new organization. Actually, your shit sucks, and I hate it. Yeah? Look, I was specifically ordered to kidnap Megaman. I'm not doing a traitor. I'm just gonna go back to Barrel. Next time I see you, it's on site? Like... What? You know, I don't think your backstabbing Barrel plan is gonna work very well if one of your members of your coup was ordered to be there by Barrel. Since we're a real organization, we do things for us. I was wondering where she was. Yuika, you're really bad at the whole backstabbing thing. These four, like, okay, their plan somehow worked. They did get Mega Man, which is, like, wild. That's Cloudman levels of, like, plan working, but, like, Cloudman pulled it off a couple times. First, one of your recruits in your plan for backstabbing Barrel was there on orders by Barrel. Second, we sent an email to Barrel saying, hey, we're backstabbing you. And like, to which Barrel goes, yeah, I know. Like,
I think they... Yeah, I think they're just kind of like, well, we have the Psybeast now, what are you going to do about it?
We're not listening to you anymore. So, like, what are you gonna do when, like, Colonel shows up here? I don't mean
They
Barrel.
assume just kill him with the Psybeast in Mega Man.
Oh, no, I mean, like, a Colonel shows up here to this location, physically.
Oh.
Like, what's your plan for that? Like, you know? Barrel's response of just like... What? Like, uh-huh. Okay, and they're working with the cult.
Oh, interesting. Kane has like his mitts in the cult.
Yeah. That makes sense because like we were ambushed and Kane was like, you failed the ambush, what happened? So Kane Kane's on the cult side, whereas like we have Beryl, Wily, and World 3 on the, like, harness the Psy Beasts for power side, or whatever the heck, you know, our actual plan is. What?
Should you maybe tell your dad that his son got kidnapped?
That's probably what we're gonna do when we go home. Well, we can't, like, call, like, without, I'm pretty sure without Megaman, like, what can we do with our...
Yeah, like...
Can we even... It's like... We can't do that. Okay, we can check emails. I don't know that we can, like, how much we can even communicate without Megaman and the pet. Yeah, that's something that, like, the more Battle Network games exist, the funnier I think it is, where Net Society as it is has only really existed in a form that we see here for, like, a decade, right? Where like, Navis and PETs and such exist. Like, that's been a thing for long enough that Mega Man was created as a Navi when Hub was a very small child. So, like, that's been going on for long enough. But, like, Net Society, the whole of it, we know that, like, digital beings, Navis, stuff like that, has only really been around for, like, at most, like, 30 years because of Battle Network 1's timeline on, like, Wily being mad at not getting funding for robotics.
Yeah.
And so, as we increase in games and we go to these, like, Net Society threats, where, like, we keep having Alpha, the Net Beasts, the creation of Base, the duo from outer space, they all kind of have to stack next to each other, where it's like, Alpha was a problem, and, like, a few years before that, like, the Psy Beasts were a problem, and we keep having these, like, kind of car jam level threats of
It's why I keep, like, it's why I keep bringing up the idea that maybe the internet is basically like an alternate dimension of energy that just sort of, like, coalesced into form because everybody started observing it.
Well, like, we even talk about, like, Greygar as a... I think it's specifically, like, Greygar as a thing is, like, a naturally, like, a natural...
Yeah, kind of like a non-man-made amalgamation of viruses.
Yeah, whereas I think Falzar was made to combat.
Was artificial to counter it, yes.
Yeah, and like, that sort of thing, where, like, and we've seen, like, similar bits with the, Ospel.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do phone calls. Okay. The autophone. Mega Man usually tells me I have a call.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
No.
Oh. No. So, we have some problems, and now we have some PR problems. Where, Mega Man's been kidnapped, thrown into a copy bot, and is now being, like, puppeted. Or
also, like, yeah, Mick immediately knows that something's up because he's been there before.
Yeah, he was there before when we had the Beast out, the uncontrollable version of it, where we had to be knocked out. Yeah. okay, Megaman in a copy bot. If Megaman in a copy bot like beasts out, does that like break the limiters on like what you know how the copy bots are specifically made to not be like robotic level strength?
Yeah, to like prevent this thing that is supposed to be happening, but like shouldn't be happening because of the limitations that were put on copy bots.
Yeah. Looks like there's some trouble somewhere. Yeah, Mega Man's face on the TV is great. Alright, well, let's go see if we can get Mega Man back. Yeah, because, like, when it's like we see Colonel in a copy bot showing up, to me, that's more like, that's not Colonel breaking the limits of what a person can do with robotic strength. That's just like, Colonel is a skilled enough swordsman to do this, you know?
Yes.
Oh no, and now we're causing a Maverick crisis right now. Like, we're causing a... the entirety of the X series is playing out in front of us. Mega Man's gone Maverick.
Okay, he is beasted out.
Yeah, he's beasted out. Captain here's like, hey, like, are you sure power of friendship isn't gonna work here? Like, are you sure? Are you really sure? Like, like, do you know how many plans have gone down the drain because, like, you know,
Power of friendship.
I could, you know, like, I know this isn't you, and I'm talking you down. Are you sure they can't do that? Like, it'll be fine. Look, we cast like 7 curses.
5 curses. 4 million curses.
I'm glad that somebody has the wherewithal to ask, like, hey, well, are you sure? Like, this seems like the most obvious way for this to backfire.
Oh, hey, Iris, what's good?
Hey, how's it going, Iris?
We could really use your help right now.
Well, okay.
It's helping. Anything can help right now.
Iris is trying to override. Alright. Okay, like, Land just like, look. What the fuck? You know, like, who are you? What are you? What's the deal? You know, our first conversation we had with Iris was talking about, like, fish living in the world of water and not belonging in the world on the land as a metaphor for digital Navis living in the real world sort of thing.
Yes.
Which to me reads as there's no world just for Reploids. Like, or maybe the opposite.
It's only a fantasy.
Yeah, like that sort of idea of, like, you know, like, but Land, you gotta keep, look, I can only do this for a little while. You need to talk Mega Man down. Iris probably doesn't know about the actual brother thing. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But between the two of them, they might be able to
Yeah.
calm him down.
Land. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a success
That's a start.
state. That is enough.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
can.
That's enough control to like not be on a rampage going Maverick in the real world here. Damn it! And then like, Captain, like, I told you. Like, did you not see this coming? Also, that means they lost to Megaman.
No, don't worry about it, Iris. You were a big help.
Yeah.
You were a huge help.
Iris, I've been trying to ask you for a while now. Who are you? No, we keep getting interrupted every time we try to ask. Like, our last meeting with Iris was Colonel in real life coming at us, and Iris, basically talking him down, like saying, "Get the hell out." Oh. Hi, I'm the mayor, and I'm here to definitely tell you nothing is wrong. I've told the cultists to double their patrols. I'm sorry, the who? Yeah,
What cultists?
Look, creating a safe town, this is one of my jobs as mayor. Look, I will find them all. Okay. At the least, I think we've avoided a PR disaster, right? That wasn't Megaman doing a rampage. That was Megaman cross.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to recognize him, so
yeah.
Disaster averted.
Yeah. One disaster. We've got like...
Yes.
Also... Oh, wait, now we're... But we're like, hey, no, that's my brother. You can't call him a monster. Oh, no, we're throwing Mega Man under the bus. Okay, different. like, oh, wait, that was Mega Man? Oh, that's even better. Okay. Immediately just starts doubling down on it. Like, all right, well,
this is the plan now.
You know what? We're gonna take second place. Yo, Killer Man, you're the new operator, Navi. Let's get Killer Man out here. Mayor. All right.
You've got some mail.
Oh, we burned out the battery. Okay, sure.
And
here's
so how would you not burn out the battery instantly if you went beast mode?
Well, I don't think it probably lasts like long enough for like 15 minutes, but like the way Mega Man got out of there was just burning it instantly. Like, just get out of there. Ah, this makes sense. Here's our... We gotta talk to Mr. Mog.
Mr. Mock is kind of on the up and up, mostly
Yeah.
because like he has ulterior motives for like working with World 3, and he has a history with Barrel.
Yeah, he seems to be working more directly with, like, so we have, okay, like, again, talking about our different, like, villains we have going on here, we actually have a lot of, like, different little factions, where we have, like, we have the Minion Squad, who are off doing their, like, we're gonna do a traitor. We have Wily, who's running World 3, attempting to do something...
A traitor to,
like,
their mysterious benefactor.
Who... And we've learned, we've kind of seen that seems to be the mayor who runs a cult around these Psy Beasts. And then we've got Beryl, who, like, is working with World 3 and Wily, more directly with Wily, and obviously, and sort of sideways to the Minion Squad, where there seems to be some sort of ulterior motive there that we're not aware of. And then Mock is working with Beryl, like rather than anyone else. Wow, security around here must be pretty bad. And then we have, like, the Psy Beasts themselves, which are, like, force of nature level things. Like, you know, when you have a problem that's Gregar or Falzar, that's, like, that's not something you talk down.
Right.
Alright. Iris. Oh, we can't talk to Iris now. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Mr. Mock. Like, let's get some... Let's get some intel on what Mr. Mock is up to, perhaps. We also have, like, the wild card who is definitely not Chad, who, you know, working for the mayor, who's been interrupting things a couple times.
Right.
I don't know who that would possibly be, but, you know. Okay. I actually wonder, hold on, can I go online
Thanks
with...
for sticking around, Huzzah. You take care.
Yeah. We'll be finishing shortly. Megaman? Oh, okay. So we do just have access to, like, if we want to go online and do things, we have our, you know, cross daddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that is a pretty, like, easy motive for us to read from what we know now with the mayor, where Chad is just, like, building a case behind the, like, you know, like just waiting for the right moment to interrupt sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Grab orange eye. Sweet.
The big bomb-o.
Big bomb-o. Showtime.
And action!
Damn. Wow. Okay. 9-panel bomb, 3x3. Throw. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm in with that.
Sure.
Where are you? Maybe you're at the top. I was thinking you would be at Mr. Weather, but maybe up at the top where the Sky Force program was. So, like, No, not this exit. This exit. Ah. Meet me in the extremely OSHA-compliant zone for an ass-kicking. This place is the most OSHA-compliant building we've ever seen. Hey, I need to have a talk with you. Yeah, 30,000 feet in the air. Yeah, no railings. Yeah.
Man.
Hi. I'm Blastman's operator. The underground. You know that big ass hole? Yeah, so Megaman doesn't have enough control to, like, you know, not
jump into the cool hole.
Well, jumping into the cool hole is definitely Mega Man's choice as a, like, I'll just go hide Gregar down in the sealed zone where Gregar was before, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't have enough power to stop Gregar, but I can at least go rage in a hole. A part of the cyber world known as the underground. Yeah, could have been the Time Beast, could have been Mega Man, who can say? I'm helping because my guilt is absolutely murdering me right now. This sucks. Like,
As opposed to every other day, let's keep talking.
Like, yeah, I'm working for Barrel, not for World 3. Look, don't worry. You're working next to Mr. Match and Killer Man. Like,
Everybody's got some skeletons in their closet, including the guy who literally was in W3 before you, so, you know.
yeah. I'm gonna trust that if you're working for Barrel and Barrel's involved in this, there's gotta be a good reason for it.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's go get Mega Man back.
So, we gotta choose which of our cross navies we want to use for this, and then yeah, that's basically what we want to be doing. We want to figure out like who we're actually going to use for. How do I get out to
Trains?
Yeah,
Trains.
I do like Cyber City Schools policy, hiring policy. Sure is something. It makes a lot more sense when we figure out that the principal...
When Kane is the mayor, yeah.
Not just the mayor, he's the principal, too.
He's the principal, yeah.
He's the principal. He runs a cult. Like...
One of the other guys is an assassin.
Yeah. Alright.
Anyway, it's trains.
Yeah. So let's head back over to there, and I think that's where we'll probably stop for today. We can leave this as our starting bit for next time because we're kind of buttoned up to where things want to end for the day.
Right.
So sadly, the alternate timeline hardly gets any criminals.
Well, yeah, when you have like 50,000 robot apocalypses, it's kind of hard to like have criminals stick around for very long.
Well, no. I mean, like, because we don't have. So in Falzar, I assume you mean, like.
Oh, right.
Because like we don't have like Mr. Batch won't be there, Killer Man won't be there. Like instead, we have a very different crew. I'm gonna show off the other. So going back to
our always like one of these versions that's just unambiguously the correct place, you know?
Yeah. So we've got. I haven't shown off all of these. So this is the border we have now with our Navis. I can do this for a moment before we finish up. This is the border I've been using most games because it shows off our Falzar ones. This is the both sides. This is the like Beast Out one where we've got both Gregar Cross and Falzar Cross, and then we've got our last one, which has some characters who are definitely. You can see Chad up at the top. This one's really funny to me. But yeah, so next time we'll want to go to Central 3, which is Central 3 is easy to get to because it's the hub for everything. Like we can get there from anywhere. And then we'll go down into the underground to go save Megaman. We won't be doing this next week. It'll be the week after.
Yeah, I got a D&D campaign I have to do.
We got some conflicts on timing, so we'll be 2 weeks, and we'll be again. We're moving towards like end game of this game for its main story. We do have our post game we'll be doing, but yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Glad to have you all here. Thank you, Vpris, for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, of course.
Glad we got to have a good time with this. I have my having like here's Dex Mail and Yai, and then like we use them as props, and like I think that sucks. But I have definitely enjoyed like watching our goofball idiot squad try to traitor Barrel and just. Yeah, I don't know. I just walked up to him and said, "Hey, we're gonna backstab you," and he didn't even respond because he was that scared of us. Yeah, definitely. That's why he didn't respond. Had nothing to do with how stupid our plan is. Like, so
stupid as fuck, man.
I love it. Like, because that. Anywho, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank y'all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.